Hey guys, it's Ellie, and today we're going to be going over how to find the area of, or like between two rectangles. So if you look at the screen, it's going to be something like this. So let's get started. We can get started with this example. And you know what? I think I'm going to share my iPad so I can write it out, but not just so now you guys have seen the problem. Okay, just give me 1 second to share this. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to start with this one, which we had the area of the outer rectangle was, okay, sorry. I'm just going to draw a little sketch of this, write some of the lengths on, and then we can get started. So we have, this is 5 yards. This is 11 yards, 19 yards, and 13 yards. So, and we want to find this outer region. So the way that we're going to do this is first we can calculate the area of the outer rectangle, the entire thing. So I'm going to do, we know that the area of a rectangle is length times width or base times height, however you want to call it. So that's going to be 19 times 13. So we have the outer rectangle, and that's going to give us 19 times 13. This is yards. This is also in yards. And so that's going to give us, I'm just going to use my calculator for this. That's going to give us 247 yards squared. So we have the area of the first rectangle. Now we have the second one. So now we have the inner rectangle. And this is going to be same kind of thing. 11 yards times 5 yards. And this is going to give us 55 yards squared. Hopefully you know that multiplication fact in your head. I don't know. Okay, so now, since we know the area of this inner rectangle and we know the area of the outer rectangle, we can find this shaded region just by subtracting. So it's not too hard. So we can just do 247 yards squared minus 55 yards squared. And that's going to actually give us the area of the shaded region, which is 192 yards squared. So hopefully you're stuck. Maybe that helped get the hang of it. We'll do a few more examples. And yeah. So the next one we're going to do is, I'm just going to draw it out instead of sharing my screen. Okay, so we have, this is 2 squares. So 9 km, 9 km, and, oh, sorry, that was a little messy. 14 kilometers and 14 kilometers. Cool. So we're just going to basically use the same process that we did before. So outer will be 14 times kilometers times 14 kilometers. Ooh, and that's going to give us 196 kilometers squared. And then we have the inner, which is going to be 9 kilometers times 9 kilometers. And that's going to give us 81 kilometers squared. And then just same thing, we can subtract 196, 81. So we have 5, 1, 1. So perfect. So it's 115 kilometers squared would be, oh, and sorry, I didn't even show you the shaded region, but it was the same. So it was just this outer region. Okay, so hopefully you're starting to get the hang of this. It's really not too bad. Okay, so next one we can do is, I'm gonna draw it out again. And we're trying to find this outer, ooh, this shaded region. So, okay, so again, using the same process as we have been, outer we have 18 inches times 18 inches, which is going to give us 324 inches squared. And so I think what this problem is maybe trying to illustrate is it does not matter where the opening is. So if, like you see in this example, like this square is more towards the corner, whereas like here it was more in the middle. So you can just use this process no matter where the cutout is. It's not gonna make a difference. And you know what? You could also like have different shapes in the middle too. Like instead of a square here, you could have a circle or something, and you just do the same process. Just calculate the area and then subtract. So yeah, so then we have 8 inches again times 8 inches. This is going to give us 64 inches squared. 324 minus 64, 0. So we've got 260. So yeah, so that would be our area for that one. I'm only going to do a few more examples because I feel like hopefully you guys are getting the hang of this. But yeah, so I'll do a few more. Okay, so we have 15 miles, 11 miles. Ooh, that was a messy M, I'm sorry. 20 miles. Okay, perfect. Ooh, what am I doing now? Okay. Perfect. Okay, so again, this outer region. So we have outer, we're gonna do 11. So this is going to give us then we have inner, which is going to be 6 miles times 15 miles. And this will give us 90. And then, oh my gosh, I don't know. Oops, whatever. Okay, so then we'll just do the same subtraction. Of course, I made a mistake. 220. Oh, excuse me. I'm having such bad allergies lately. Okay. So yeah, we'll just subtract this. 112, 3, 130 miles squared. Okay, so I think that'll be my last example because I feel like this is pretty straightforward and you guys are hopefully getting it. So I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day and see you soon. Bye.